Music. House of Productions.
Othello on the
Born in Australia, rep Jersey strong, St. Patrick's High School, where he proved that he belonged. Handles too smooth, had him in a trance, even as a sophomore. He never stood a chance, lost his moms at an early age, raised by his dad. Dad gave up his career to give him the dream he never had. Pops played pro too, so grinding in his blood. Late nights at the gym, had to get it from the mud. Watch Kobe Bryant highlights, studied his every move. Said he gonna make the NBA, he had a lot to prove. Went from unrated to the #1 guard in the nation. Senior year, Mad Donuts game, had him going crazy. 1 year due, showed him the hype was legit. Only played 11 games, still the #1 pick. He never disappointed, he did it by himself. Carried the Cavs on his back, that's the year Bron left. Won Rookie of the Year, I mean that's self-evident. The youngest to average 18 and 5 and shoot 45%. Little bit after he got drafted, signed his Nike deal. Only player that can make defenders look like cone drills. God tier skills, showed him it was real. Every time he downhill, highlight reel. 2012 signed a deal with Pepsi and turned in Uncle Drew. Did life for commercials and shot a movie too. Summer 2012, got an invitation to the Olympics. Told Kobe you can score, but you got to defend me. 2013 first All-Star selection, murder all of the rookies and killed all the veterans. Only God that can kill you from the top and the block. December 2014, them Kyrie dropped. First playoffs appearance, he went to the finals. That's when the showdown, Kevin Warriors came a rival. Game 1 of finals, went down with an injury. Argue with yourself, they would've stopped that dynasty. Brought it back the next year, stronger than ever. Kyrie points went up, he couldn't be in the builder. Bound 3-1, game 5 is where the history begun. Everybody thought they were done, then he dropped 41. They made history, did something that ain't be done. First to come back in the finals, down 3-1, then back to the Olympics. Led them to the goal, next year back to the finals. They made 3 years in a row. Then free agency came up in 2017. He decided that he wanted to go and lead his own team. He switched to number 11, now he rocking Boston Green. Splitting double team with both hands and some they never seen. Since the game's in, he averaged 24, shooting 49%. Bro, he built to score. He improved the jump shooting. He shooting lights out. Went down with an injury. He left him in a doubt. He returned the next year. High hopes to make a run. Ran into the Bucks' second run. They was all stunned. Summer 19, the whole world was looking. Then he called KD up. Then they both went to Brooklyn. The debut in October, he had a 50-piece. Almost a tricky double. Showed him that he's still a beast. Late season injury, 2 different surgeries. KD came back the next year, it was on certainly. 2020 season starts, it was scary hours. Kyrie told the world that the tighter hours. Then Harden joined the next year, it became a fail. Greatest big 3 assembled, you had to be there. Playoff run came, they was a #2 seed. Everything was in play for Brooklyn to succeed. He saged in arenas, they call him insane. Could've retired right there, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. They blew out the Celtics, dominating the Bulls. Then he went down the next round, the NBA sucks. Next year he went from a legend to a global icon. Meanwhile they're still the favorites when the season begun. It's 2021, COVID at its peak, when you had to get the vaccine or take a seat. He was the only one stood against it, everybody hated. He was the only player in the NBA that wasn't vaccinated. Former NBA player, ESPN was against him, but the players and the fans around the world really missed him. New York let him back, he only played road games. It was terrible seeing them damage his name. He made his return back like he never left. Tween through the double team, flowing with the left. They made him a villain, said that he was done. Showed him that he was tough. 25 to Ramadan, got a Maya dedication to the game and his face. He's a favorite player, it's a privilege to watch him play. Next year his final year with the Nets, who would've guessed? Right before that he shared a link that made him upset. So you don't fight Amazon, you blame Kyrie, man, please. They wanted really the Jazz kid, bro, out the lead. Now it's crazy, after that he became a bigger target. Got so much hate from Stephen A. and Charles Barkley. He stood on his 10, cause nobody could stop him. And that's where Nike got together, then dropped him. The whole NBA said he was anti-Semitic, saying that he ruined his career and he will regret it. He returned to the team, back to the basics as the greatest offensive player of the generation. Not only for the 15 for 19, the most efficient 50 game ever. Got traded to Dallas, they said he had nothing left. It's crazy seeing him and Luka together was an elf. They said they can't figure it out, his career wasn't in, and they was so bad they couldn't make the play in. Signed a new suit deal, 126 for 5 years. Anti-sports in channel, can't tell me God ain't real. New season came in, number 11, the beginning. Whole NBA was negative until they start winning. Led it leading 4 quarter points, still closing games. Buzzer beaters with the left, coming across the lane. He had so much hate, and it kinda bothered me. Soon as they made the conference finals, all I saw was apologies. Just 1 full year, and they made it to the finals. He shook the NBA up and shut up the doubters. Even though he lost the battle, he still won the war. Let's keep it basketball right, that's what we here for. So I had to make this short, but I can go for hours. Beside my favorite player, I just had to give his flowers. He went against some systems, stood in the lead, that's legendary. Been the greatest player ever to me and still revolutionary. The favorite player, ask around the league. I'm telling you, we gonna really miss him when his leave. Now Luka gone now, gotta hold Dallas down. Sad day in the lead is when Kyrie went down. Kyrie thank God when he was at his worst times. I know that easier to say, I'ma try that next time. I don't care about the world, to me he number 1, cause he did what nobody in your top 5 done. They say he got flaws in his game, but I don't see any. Thank you for being you, you inspire so many.